Speed 11T, Mr. President. Call for a March 2019 Convention of States. A speech by Robert Winkler Burke of Reno, Nevada, that's me. Phone 775-690-7293. Date is March 2nd, 2017. Dear President Donald J. Trump, Warp Speed 11, Mr. President, call for a Convention of States on March 15th of 2019 in Las Vegas, Nevada, for, of, and by the people of the United States of America to fix what is wrong in our country now and unto the next 10,000 years, God willing, to unrig the system, to restore the balance of nature, to do right. Your to-do list of to-dos, Mr. Trump, is impressive by anybody's standard. No doubt you will accomplish much of your to-do list. But consider, did not Ronald Reagan also? Where are his domestic to-do list accomplishments? Answer, mostly undone by the long march of progressivism, a spectacular march, if you will, that has destroyed academia, its students, and therefore we, the people of the United States of America. Most likely, your administration will become embroiled in the normal pushback from the left when the right is voted in office. Hence, it will be easy to become preoccupied with the battles to get done your to-do list. Further, it is not hard to predict the long-delayed by shenanigan banksterism decline in the economy and financial markets. It could be a whopping decline. Then again, there is the prospect of war, either large in scope or dissipating, exhaustive in not so minor adventures in finding out how hard certain peace comes to the Middle East in general and to Muslim extremists in particular. So that will be 3 massive battles on your hands to not only survive but excel in and trump in your own unique fashion. You are well up to the task, and that is normally the most any nation can ask of a Superman-like individual as yourself. However, there might be a spiritual reason why Reagan retired into a debilitating form of forgetfulness. His to-do list and surviving all the fights therein was not enough. He saw that we, the people whom he loved so dearly, were headed right back into the rat soup of progressive education and progressive elite rules making. To fully get we the people out of this insuperable unto now rat soup of elite decline and overrunning of all good to-do lists done, therefore knock the ugly rat leaders of elite decline and mayhem back on their heels. Succeed with your to-do list. Succeed in obtaining peace in the face of all wars. Succeed even in overcoming the brutal carnage of a steep financial decline and reset. But do none of this without first effectually arranging at Warp Speed 11 a bold, common sense, natural law redemption available by Convention of States 2019 meetup in Las Vegas, Nevada. Because those who have recently occupied your place as president have often been republic destroyers, except for the rebuilder Ronald Reagan. Obama was the personification of a grand master republic destroyer. You, it has been widely noted, appear to be some kind of God-sent disruptor. Yet a permanent fix is needed. Who then will be the redeemer of our liberties, our restoration unto a sane and civil and productive governmental operating system, and therefore guarantor of our children's future under the next 10,000 years, since you are much busy? Let it be we the people. Let it be we the people. Let it be we the people. We can and will be our own redeemers, God willing, our own redeemers of our own lives. Use the bully pulpit of the presidency to knock the enemies of liberty into ditch after ditch after ditch by having your Attorney General, A, clean up the voting operations in each state. By B, winning 3/4 of the houses and governorships of the 50 states in November of 2018. By C, concurrently calling for a March 15, 2019 opening of a convention of states in Las Vegas, Nevada. D, for the purpose of proposing amendments to the Constitution. To E, restore the Republic's checks and balances as per the original intent of 1776's spirit of maximum liberty. And F, most especially to permanently defund, by way of amendment, public monies from being spent on progressive education in K through 12 university and grad schools, replacing this anti-morality evil and anti-republic pedagogy with love's ameliorating and liberty's guarantor, Western enlightenment. So then we have seen what Prague-Hide destroyers do to carnage our republic, and it is sadly impressive, fearsome, depressing, and so debilitating to we the people. But now we are beholding what a God-sent disruptor can do to our republic in need of disrupting all things progressive. And it is wonderfully impressive and uplifting. But let us not be deceived. The evil genius of progressive elite empire is such that it can, as a bizarro Superman or as evil Spock or even as an angel of light who is really nothing but a manifestation of utterly depraved darkness. This elite Prague cabal can, quote, take this all day, unquote, and come out eventual winner to the surprise of no one. Let, Mr. President, let we the people be our own redeemer. Let state legislators from red, not blue states who will be a super minority, let our state legislators right the ship of state that is our national government. Legally, via a sane, cogent, and ameliorating passel of much needed amendments to the United States Constitution, let these amendments be passed as allowed by the United States Constitution. You do your job, get your list done, survive the financial decline, push back against the insanity of the left, keep us out of the worst parts of war, disrupt, nobody does it better. Disrupt on, but don't be deceived. Let us unrig the system. Let us do our job. Call for a convention of states to begin March 15, 2019, so that new amendments to the Constitution are passed and in place before November of 2020. And if you do your job and we do our job, we are disrupted, then redeemed.